Welcome into the South Hockey Network, everybody, live on YouTube. This is the Wintrust South Hockey Network. We thank Wintrust Bank and Glenview Bank and Trust for being our presenting sponsor here for the 2023-2024 season for our broadcasts, helping us make broadcasts possible. The pregame warm-ups taking place right now, sponsored by PW Jet, as the Titans are ready to face off against the Carmel Catholic Corsairs for the second time this season. Dylan Ward here with you on play-by-play duties, Gerard Boris, our video engineer, and Brad Cesario working the scoreboard in the top left corner of your screen as per usual. The Titans are wearing their away white jerseys with the bumblebee stripes down the bottom ends of the jerseys, as well as the arms and socks. The Michigan-style hockey helmets and the spoked S front and center on the jersey. The Carmel Catholic Corsairs are wearing gold jerseys with brown numbers and names on the back, brown stripes down the bottom ends and arms and socks as well, and a gold helmet, brown pants with a gold stripe down the side as well. The uniform descriptions on the South Hockey Network are brought to you by True Temper Sports, as well as the gloves that the Titans are wearing this game and all season long here in 2023-24. Well, the last time these two teams played, the Glenbrook South Titans put a 10 spot up against these Carmel Catholic Corsairs. It was the first time the Titans had ever reached 10 goals, let alone 9 goals or more in an SHL game. That was back at Glenview Ice Center on October 28th. As the warm-up clock has expired and both teams will meet at their nets, talk things over with one another, and then report back to the bench to talk things over with the coaching staff. Carmel Catholic had a really nice stretch, collecting 5 points out of a possible 6 against some top-tier teams like St. Viator, Loyola, and then Fenwick, but they have lost a couple games in a row, most recently to New Trier Green, but they did put up a fight against the Trevians, losing 4-2 with the game-winning goal scored by New Trier, coming with 1 minute and 1 second on the clock. Then the Trevians added an empty netter. Glenbrook South looking to make it 5 victories in a row in SHL play and 9 overall after 4 wins in the SHL Showcase. It would be the highest winning streak of the season for the Titans. It already is, at 8 currently, trying to make it 9. Eli Kamens gets the start for Jim Philbin's Glenbrook South side. Kamens on the season so far is sitting at a 2.97 goals against average and an 8.97 save percentage. On the other end for the Carmel Catholic Corsairs, it will be Gavin Stanley. He's been the starting goaltender here, as their number 1 goaltender, Tommy Steiner, one of their captains, suffered an injury early in the season, so Steiner gets the nod. Until further notice, a freshman, Freemuth pulls it back, and we are underway at Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills. Enjoy this one here on a late Tuesday night. Stanley will put a glove on top of the puck to stop the play just 16 seconds into the first period. Titans will have an attacking zone face-off at the right circle. Freemuth to go against Rose once again. Freemuth pulls it back, but it leaks just outside the Titans zone and will roll all the way down to their own end. McCauley will pick it up. Marty McCauley through the neutral zone will play it off the far boards. Freemuth try to pass, but that's intercepted by Ben Vavra, one of 2 Vavra brothers on this team, the other being Max. Now Deacon Rose through neutral ice, gets through Ventura, then takes a shot. Saved by Kamens, his first of the game. Now behind the net, Gamble gets his pocket picked. Freemuth finds Ventura. He's got a breakaway. Nick Ventura. He shoots, and Stanley makes the save. It was a partial breakaway. Nick had to come from the right side, but he did turn on the Jets enough to have a true one-on-one chance with the goaltender. Kulikowski will dump it in down the right side. It goes behind the net. Now to the left point, Vanderplug shoots. Intercepted Sherwood, gets it to Kulikowski, who takes a big hit. And the Corsairs will recover the puck. Out to the neutral zone it goes. Vavra tips it ahead of Vanderplug, now over the line. Right wing side, centers it. But that one out of the reach of Havlis. Then Ligori will shoot from the left circle, and the save is made by Eli. Pass out to neutral ice, Stevens into the zone, but he lost the puck for a moment, then got it back. Will Stevens cuts to the near side. They try and swipe it out of there, but it's shot by Mulvey from the right point. That went wide. Then Davidson throws it back to the left point. Vanderplug across Mulvey, shoots, and that hit the post. Beat Stanley, but not the iron. And then on the Carmel clearing attempt, it hits a stanchion up in the ceiling of this place, and that stops play with 15:02 to go in the first period. Titans and Corsairs scoreless early, but Glenbrook South dominating so far. Benji Pajerski making his return to the lineup after a 2-game suspension. Will take the face-off against Carmel's Capulong, who's back in the lineup after an injury. Corsairs win the face-off. It comes to the near side. Capulong can't get to it before Weller, and he will dump it into the zone. Rouse, now Weller, backhand to Monaghan. He will send it down below the goal line for Gornick. Caden Gornick, younger brother of Kyler Gornick, a veteran from this Carmel team, a senior though last year, so no longer with the program. Always gave the Titans trouble, that Kyler Gornick. Now neutral ice, Monaghan picks it up. Dylan Monaghan racing ahead down to the corner, takes a hit into the boards, and Gamble will find the puck. Aiden Gamble through the neutral zone. There's 2 defenders to beat. Delayed offsides did touch the puck, but the linesman will say it's okay and will play on. Morabito near side. Aiden Weller finds the puck, gets it in, and it's Ben Vavra with it. Vavra goes to Gamble, now to Deacon Rose. Rose swipes it into the zone, but the Titans will take it. Marty McCauley to neutral ice, that's Cesario, he's got a breakaway. Jonathan Cesario scores! Tucked it between the left post and Gavin Stanley, and Jonathan Cesario has goals in 2 straight SHL games, and the Titans make it 1-0. What a pass by Marty McCauley below his own goal line. And a good reception by Cesario. And the Titans make it 1 out of 2 on the breakaway early in this game. McCauley over the blue line. Centers it, they score! What a pass! Again by Marty. This time he finds Sokol, who had a wide open net. And the Titans wasting no time early in this one. 3:19 to go in the first, and it's already 2-0. That's Adam Sokol's first goal of SHL play this season. And a bit of a delay here as Eli Kamens has a problem with his equipment to get back underway. So Marty McCauley with 2 primary assists early. He had quite the SHL showcase, especially in that last game against North Broward Prep, scoring 2 goals. Again, McCauley's a defenseman, if you didn't know. Sometimes you can't quite tell. So now here come the Titans again. Adam Sokol, Cesario, both guys who just scored are on the ice. Cesario pinned up against the boards. Gornick behind the net. Cesario strips it, kicks it. Up high to Tootsius, left point, takes a shot. That one's blocked and trickles wide. Now near side. Falco gets it ahead, but just a tootsiest. And the Titans will regroup. Backhanded into the zone by Elwinger. And McCauley will pick it up. Tipped by Ventura to Freemuth, but Zach couldn't get by one defenseman, Stokel. And the Corsairs will dump it back down. This puck takes a funny hop off the end boards. And Kamens won't take a gamble. He'll just put the glove on top of the puck and stop the clock with 12:14 to go in period number 1. Boy, if you're just joining us, you've already missed quite a bit. 2 great passes by McCauley to set up goals for Cesario on a breakaway and Sokol in close. And the Titans lead 2-0 very early in this one. Freemuth can't get it out of the zone. Morabito shoots. It goes wide of the net. Vanderploeg will get it out to neutral ice. Ventura, great pass to Zach Freemuth. Now he's got a breakaway, and he scores! 3-0. Zach Freemuth stays red hot. Great pass by Nick Ventura. Boy, every single goal the Titans have scored so far have had just a gorgeous primary assist. And who else but the captain? He hits the 10-goal plateau in SHL play. 3 goals in 1 minute and 58 seconds. And that'll cause PJ Eberhardt to call his timeout right now. Boy, if you remember back at Glenview Ice Center towards the end of last month, where GBS went up 3-0 against Carmel in the first 7 minutes, that caused PJ Eberhardt to call a timeout. And we've got a similar situation here. Remember, the Titans put 10 on the board against the Corsairs last time out. Freemuth with that goal is now tied for second place in points in the SHL with Noah Macinter of GBN. He's got sole possession of the lead in goals, this being the 10th game for the Titans. GBS, the last team to hit the 1/3 mark of the season. Every other team has double digits games played. Stanley will stop the clock. 11:32 to go in the first. 3-0 GBS. Cesario, Sokol, and Freemuth. Zach Freemuth will take the draw and win it back to Mulvey. Mulvey slides it across, but that's intercepted by Dick, and he gets it out to the neutral zone for Elwinger. Vanderploeg behind the net pressuring. Capulong. Vanderploeg can't get the puck from him. Capulong will go up high. Morabito shoots, blocked by his own man Dick. Now Freemuth finds it. Gets it to the left side for Hoffer. Blake Hoffer can't get around Vavra, and the Corsairs will get it out to neutral ice. Now this pass to Freemuth, he will chip it in. Zach Freemuth's goal that gave him the lead in goals in the SHL surpasses Tiernan Ryan of St. Ignatius, as they rule an icing against the Corsairs here, and that'll stop the clock. 10:43 to go, first period. Titans lead shots on goal 5-0, or 5-2, excuse me. As they can't quite get this one out, but now they do. Aiden Weller will chase after it. Weller takes a lap behind Kamen's net. Plays it to the near side. Kulikowski out to neutral ice. Intercepted by Wyatt Sherwood. He shoots. That one goes wide of the net to the left. Now Stevens. Sherwood's got it. Taken away, Deacon Rose. Rose through the neutral zone. Gets by Vergamini. Centers it. Here's a shot. Good save by Kamens. Point blank chance. Now Weller. Kulikowski is there to poke it ahead, but Leaston will take it over. Out to neutral ice it goes, and dumped in by Gornick. By the way, the 2 goals in 18 seconds there by Sokol and Freemuth. Or pardon me, Cesario and Sokol were in 18 seconds apart, which is the quickest 2 goals in sequence by the Titans this season, as Davidson's backhander is absorbed by Stanley, not of which being an empty net. So the fastest 2 goals in succession by the Titans, besides empty netters, was right there. And the 3 goals in 1:58 are the fastest 3 goals by any team in the SHL season, not counting empty netters. Titans throw it back up high. Tutsius. This one blocked. Open net, and Stanley reaches across with his glove to deny Davidson of a backhand free shot. Benji Bajerski loses the face-off, and it goes to Falco. Out to Elwinger. Off the near boards, and Stokel picks it up. Tutsius races in there. Now here's Pajerski. Benji Pajerski. Out to the neutral zone, Davidson, across for McCauley. Marty McCauley chips it on net, save made. Big rebound, Pajerski, now Monaghan. Centered it, Davidson, that one by his stick. McCauley, nice move to get around Stokel, then he shoots! And the block is made by Capulong. Stokel picks it up, and Elwinger tips it out to neutral ice and beyond. Halfway through period number 1. Titans on pace to win 18-0 for those keeping track. Surma drops it off. Here's Sokol. Back to Cesario. Here's a shot. That gets blocked by the Corsairs, and it comes back out to neutral ice. Marty McCauley being pressured hard by Deacon Rose. He'll just get that one down to Carmel territory, where the Corsairs will pick it up. Miss a pass, and that goes as an icing. Want to give a shout out to the great Sam Schwartz, who put out his power rankings today with a little bit of controversy over on Instagram on the SHL Network page. But Sam Schwartz is watching this game from Syracuse, New York, helping me out on the broadcast, coming up with little fun tidbits throughout the game for me to mention, which is always a big help as Kamens makes a quick save here. So thank you, Sam. One of the hardest workers in Illinois high school hockey. That's a major fact. Havlis pokes it ahead, and a good save by Kamens. Point blank did not have a lot of time to react, but he makes the stop. Eli Kamens, second in the league in wins coming into this game with 7, as this shot just goes by the right corner, excuse me. Here's a long stretch pass. Hoffer picks it up. Blake Hoffer puts on the brakes, puts it through the legs of Capulong. Then he'll center it, Zach Freemuth, and a good save rebound. They throw it in front, and somehow that puck stays out. Freemuth gets back to it. Up high to Weller. Weller can't get it by Rose. And there to recover the puck is Vavra. Touches it to Rose, and they dump it down. Eli will put a glove on top of it. And the Titans will take a D-zone face-off with 6:39 to go in the first. Cesario, Sokol, and Freemuth, the 3 goal scorers here in the first period, all of which had beautiful primary assists. The first 2 by Marty McCauley, and the third by Nick Ventura. Nick Ventura replaced Sherwood on the first line during the most of the SHL showcase as Wyatt Sherwood was out of town visiting college. And, well, Jim Philbin, it seems like he likes the way Ventura's working out on that line, so keeping them together, at least for this game. First game for the Titans since the SHL showcase. Centering pass, and Gamble can't punch it in. The puck was a little bit behind him. Now Freemuth gets it to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer comes way left and takes a shot that missed. Now the Corsairs bring it up ahead. Here's Aiden Gamble. Near side hit into the boards by Hoffer, and McCauley picks up the puck. Marty McCauley over the blue line. Taken down from behind, no penalty. And it'll go to the right, or the left corner. They get it back up high to the left point. Battle for the puck in the corner. Stevens comes up with it. Will Stevens, now this one goes back up high, and the Corsairs can't quite tip it out of the zone. Then on the rebound, it's grabbed Kulikowski, and the Titans are just off sides. Will Stevens a step over the blue line, and that'll bring the face-off back to neutral ice with 5:11 to go in the first period. Titans leading 3-0. Carmel looking to end a 2-game losing streak here in the SHL after that good stretch of 5 points out of a possible 6 with 2 wins and an overtime loss. Now into the zone comes Cesario. Pardon me, that's Sherwood. He takes a shot. That one wouldn't go. Now this pass missed Lagori, so it'll be dumped back in by Kulikowski. Leaston there to it first. Lagori gets it up to the right circle, and Vavra will get it out. Kulikowski, neutral ice. He will chip this one down. It goes on net. Give Stanley credit for a save from the neutral zone. Hey, don't forget about Ryan Mulvey's goal from the neutral zone in the first period against Stevenson the other night. It's funny to think that that's the most recent Titans SHL game, as this pass can't get tipped home by Monaghan with all the showcase games over the weekend, but the Titans' most recent game in the S was that Stevenson Patriots game, as the Corsairs will send it down, and an icing called. 3:52 to go in period number 1. 3-0 South. Dylan Ward on the call with you, Gerard Boris, our video engineer, and Brad Cesario keeping score, top left corner of your screen. Pajurski to go against Stokel. And the drop of the puck. Flung back by the Titans. They keep it in the zone. A pass intended for Pajurski, but tipped down into the corner. Gornick battling, comes up with the puck, gets it to Falco. Now taken back away by Pajurski. Brous now through the neutral zone, gets a puck across over the blue line. Here's a 2-on-0 for Carmel. They score! Stokel tips it in, and they are on the board. 3-1 with 3:21 to go in the first period. Lincoln Stokel, his team leading 6th goal of SHL play on the season. And the Corsairs are back within 1. Backhander down into the zone. They play it off the boards, and they can't get it out. McCauley, right point, sends this one wide of the net. It'll be picked up by Havlis, tipping it back for Gornick. Cesario takes it away. Jonathan Cesario, and tipped out of the zone by Lagori. The Titans will have to reset. Cesario tips it ahead. Here's Adam Sokol. He got ahead of the puck. And the Corsairs are able to clear it out to neutral ice. McCauley over the line. Throws it across. Cesario back up high. Tutsius. Fan on a shot. Then he'll backhand this one down to the slot. Corsairs come out with it. Here's Ligori ahead. Aiden Gamble looking to get ahead of the Titan defenders. Now a pass. Ligori tipped out of there by the Titans, and they'll get it out to neutral ice. Sent down by the Corsairs. It'll come to the far side corner and picked up by Adam Sokol. Hoffer down the left wing, gets rid of a shot, and Stanley has to make a good save. Now Jackson Dick gets it picked away by Ventura, who gets it to Freemuth, drops it back off Ventura, takes a shot. This one gets tipped wide. Down to the corner, Hoffer centers it, and that one gets stripped out of there. Lincoln Stokel with that goal, by the way, for Carmel, breaks a 3-game pointless streak here in the SHL. He did not record a point since that 5-4 overtime loss against Loyola Gold right here at Glacier. Here's Matthew Vergamini. He will get this one down into the zone with 1:15 to go in the Great Escape first period. Sent back down by Carmel, where Vergamini will pick it up. Now Zach Freemuth pokes the puck ahead, centers it. Now Ventura down to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer can't get the puck back to Ventura as he was trying to. Then Nick Ventura takes a man down, and the Corsairs will come out of the zone with it. Browse will dump it in. Marty McCauley down below the line. 40 to go in the period. McCauley comes away with the puck. Gets it to the near side, Ventura. Now to Will Stevens. Back to Ventura. He shoots. And the save is made by Stanley. He gobbles it up and absorbs the puck. 28 seconds to go in the first period. 3-1 Titans. They scored the first 3 goals of the game. And most recently, Carmel got on the board. Puck falls. Kulikowski pulls it ahead. Lost the puck. And Havlis will get it for the Corsairs. Now to Ligori through the neutral zone. Ligori shoots, and the pad save made by Kamens. 15 on the clock. This one back down to the Corsairs' end. Vavra will take it. Can't get it out of the zone as Kulikowski keeps it in. Titans trying to score in the final seconds. And the Corsairs get it out, and that'll end the first period as the horn sounds, and 17 minutes are in the book. Carmel Catholic 1, Glenbrook South 3, and the teams will meet at their benches, talk things over, and switch sides. And we will switch to the second period of play, and the second period on the South Hockey Network is brought to you by Gel Cert. GBS in the first period now is tied with Loyola Gold for the best average goal differential in the first period. Interestingly enough, the Carmel Catholic Corsairs do have the third worst goal differential in the SHL at -26. But when you break it down into period by period, their second period is actually even. Their goal differential in the first, -9. In the third period, a whopping -17. But in the second, 12 goals for and 12 allowed. So this is the best period technically for the Corsairs. When you look at the Titans' goal differential by period splits, well, even though they're +5 here in the second period, it is their worst of 3 periods of play. A fresh 17 minutes on the clock, and we have switched sides here on the South Hockey Network. GBS will now go from right to left, and Carmel from left to right. Period of the long change where the bench is on your attacking half of the rink. And we are set for the second act of 3 here tonight. Carmel wins the face-off, and we're underway. Capulong centers at Stokel. Now Rose picks it up, swiped out of there by Tutsius. Now Hoffer can't get it outside the blue line. Vavra keeps it in. Now they still can't get it out on a tip as this shot goes wide of the net. Ventura plays it off the far boards. Freemuth touches it for Ventura. And the Titans are able to backhand it out of the zone. Stokel, they can't get it into the zone, so Freemuth will play it back to Hoffer. Hoffer taken away by Deacon Rose, and Carmel rushes in. Rose finds a streaking Vavra, takes a shot, and the save is made by Kamens. Vavra, right point, taken away by Freemuth. He backhands it ahead. Blake Hoffer finds the puck. Hoffer being pressured from behind by Falco, and it goes down to the left corner. Sent all the way down, but on net, so it will not be an icing. And Tutsius will play it in the corner. To the near side, McCauley. McCauley out to neutral ice. Sherwood waiting at the blue line. Wyatt Sherwood over the line. Down the left wing, centers it. Stevens! And that one just out of his reach, but the Titans retain possession of the puck. Wyatt Sherwood. Now down to Tutsius, great keeping, and Alex Tutsius shoots, and that goes into the glove of Stanley. Stopping the clock, 15:10 to go in the middle frame. Titans lead 3-1, goals scored by Cesario, Sokol, and Freemuth in that order. So Zach Freemuth's streak of scoring at least a point in every game played this season, SHL or otherwise, continues. As now the Corsairs work with it in their own zone, taken away by the Titans. Will Stevens centers at Sherwood, and what a save by Stanley. Point blank, great pass below the line, and the Carmel goaltender made the stop. Now Ligori back the other way for the Corsairs. Taken away by the Titans. Will Stevens off the boards, and Falco picks it up. Caden Gornick puts on the brakes and circles back. Gets it ahead to Ligori. Rocco Ligori, pressured by Vanderplug. Ligori down below the line, taken away by Benji Pajurski. Pajurski leads the way in a 3-on-2 for the Titans. Gets around one man, Pajurski centers it. Monaghan, and a block by Leaston, sliding to get the ankle down. Now Deacon Rose rushes the other way for the Corsairs. Collision, and Vanderplug will get it out. Monaghan, his pass back to Davidson was taken away by Deacon Rose. Rose down below the line, looks for an option. Rose circles and shoots, and a good save made by Kamens. Boy, the Corsairs with a couple of good chances here to start this second period. Eli's had to make some pretty decent stops. As now the Corsairs guilty of icing on that one. And that'll bring the face-off back to the Titans' attacking zone with 13:37 to go in the second period. Here on the South Hockey Network. Sokol to take the face-off against Stokel. And the one with the T in his name wins it. Weller gets it to Cesario. Jonathan Cesario finds Adam Sokol, great pass, and here he comes to the backhand, and a good save made by Stanley. Two of the goal scorers tonight combining on a good passing play, and Adam Sokol couldn't get the backhander by Stanley. $13:18 to go in the second period. Another attacking zone draw for the Titans. Sokol can't win that face-off either. But then he gets the puck back down below the goal line. Adam Sokol Up high, McCauley to the net, save made, rebound, Surma scores! Frank Surma on the board with his third of the season and fourth of the game for Glenbrook South. Makes it 4-1 here still early in the second period. Just a big rebound on the initial shot. And it allowed Surma to just throw it to the net and hope. Nothing real fancy there, as now Hoffer is fancy with that. But he can't get a shot away. He tried to send a pass across, but no one was home. So now Gamble through the neutral zone. Back up high, taken by Ventura. He can't get it out. Deacon Rose backhands it back in. Zach Freemuth out to Ventura. Nick Ventura. And touch back across the blue line. And Deacon Rose gets it to Gamble. Aiden Gamble toe drags and takes a shot. That's stopped by the pads of Kamens. Gabe Morabito, now Capulong. Ryan Capulong will send that one down into the zone. It'll go to the far side. Now taken by Ventura, sort of tripped up, but not enough to be a penalty according to the referee, who had a front row view. This one's an icing against the Titans, and that'll bring the face-off back to the Glenbrook South end. 11:28 to go in the second period. GBS leading 4-1. Frank Surma, well, that's his first goal in 6 SHL games, second point in the last 6 games. And Marty McCauley will get yet another assist. That's his second 3-assist game of this season. He is now tied for sole possession of first place on assists on the SHL season, tied with Macinter of GBN with 13. Marty McCauley may be a defenseman, but he gets his name on the scorecard quite a lot, whether it be a goal or an assist. Mostly assists, though, it seems like, as he is tied for the lead in the league. That's an icing by Corsairs, and another face-off down in their end with 10:56 to go in the second period. Goals by Cesario, Sokol, Freemuth, and Surma so far in this one. Face-off taken by the Corsairs. Here's Havlis skating through the neutral zone with speed. Would have been an offsides there. Carmel does end up touching the puck, and that'll draw the whistle. Face-off coming at the circle closest to the Carmel bench with 10:45 to go in the second. Last season, the Titans played Carmel here twice at Glacier Ice Arena, and boy, they were two really fun games. One of them not so fun for the Titans, as they did suffer their first regulation loss of the season here, 3-1. But that, I mean, if you remember that game, it was just a fast-paced, back-and-forth battle that the Titans could not get the win in. And then the other time, the Titans, well, they were down 2-1 heading into the third period, and they ended up coming back to win 4-2. This game, the Titans in pretty decent control so far, although they will be guilty of icing here. Carmel Catholic Corsairs have overcome a 2-goal deficit on 2 different occasions, but they have never come back from being down by 3, even just to tie the game at any point. Here's a pass, Deacon Rose, and a good one. Rose turns it around, tried to get it to Capelong, but it never got to his stick. So back up Preda, he shoots, and the save made by Kamens. Rose can't get a pass to Capelong, but eventually it does get to him after a deflection. Now a centering feed. That one taken by Cesario, and out to neutral ice. Sokol didn't know where it was, and the Titans will play it back, regain possession. Here's Marty McCauley. Takes a shot into the glove of Stanley. He wanted to add a goal to his name on the score sheet, already with 3 assists so far in the game, less than halfway through. In 9 games out of 12 for Carmel, they had not allowed 4 goals in the first 2 periods. This is only the 3rd occasion in which that's happened. The Titans, this is their 4th time in 10 total games, scoring 4 goals or more in the first 2 periods. Another one of those times was earlier this season when the Titans had a 5-0 lead out against Carmel after the first period. The Titans went on to win that game 10-2. McCauley over the line. Centered it. That one by Freemuth, so Tutsius will pick it up. Got it down low for Vavra. Back up high, Tutsius. Down to the corner. Ventura with it. Takes a hit and loses the puck. And Carmel will get it out. Elwinger tried to dump it in, but McCauley was there to play it out back out to neutral ice. Here's a long pass looking for Freemuth, but that one by him, so it'll go back down to Morabito. In the Corsair zone, they find a man with the puck, but it's taken away by Marty McCauley. McCauley can't get by Gornick, and they try to clear it out, but it's blocked by Glenbrook South. Now here's Gornick. Skating through the neutral zone, he'll backhand this one down low. Caden Gornick comes up with the puck. Lost it, and Wyatt Sherwood will bring it out. Vavra to Falco into the zone. Eli Kamens will turn it aside. Aiden Weller can't get it out of the zone. And now finally, they still can't get it out of the zone as Falco centers it. Taken away by the Titans and out to neutralize. Sherwood gets it ahead. Will Stevens looking for a breakaway. He's got it. Even though he was being pressured by behind by Gamble, he was able to get a shot away, and the save was made. And then on the rebound, the goaltender will grab the puck back. 7 minutes to go before the Zamboni intermission. Titans leading 4-1. Out shooting the Corsairs 21-14. By our unofficial count here by Brad Cesario. Puck falls in the Titans' attacking zone, and it's taken by Carmel. Behind the net. Capulong through his own zone, gets it to the left wing. Deacon Rose will dump it in. Now this puck takes a crazy hop. And Pajurski over to the far side for McCauley. McCauley into the zone, right side takes a shot, and the save is made by Stanley. McCauley back down to Pajurski. Benji Pajurski threw it to the slot. Davidson can't connect. And the Corsairs will come through neutral ice. Deacon Rose can't get by Ryan Mulvey, and McCauley will get it back to Ryan. Pass ahead for Monaghan. And taken back by Carmel. Dump down into the zone. It rings around the boards from the left side to the right. McCauley will pick it up, get it out to the neutral zone. Taken back by the Corsairs, and we have a whistle that stops play as Carmel was rushing into the attacking zone. I'm not sure what the cause of whistle was. Maybe a hand pass signaled. Or actually, we're going to get a penalty against Carmel. Preda's going to the box. I didn't see a penalty there, but we'll wait to see what the official call is on game sheet. Yeah, too many men on the ice. Gerard Boris nailed it. And Carmel guilty of a penalty, and Glenbrook South will go to the power play. And all power plays on the South Hockey Network are brought to you by RSM. GBS looks to continue their league-leading 40% conversion rate on the power play, averaging 1 power play goal per game. And they get started by getting it down to Ventura. Back up high, Tutsius. Tutsius to Ventura, back up high, McCauley. Freemuth's now got it. Right circle, now Ventura scores! Another power play goal for the Titans. Great pass by Freemuth to Ventura. Just like Ventura set up Freemuth earlier. And it is 5-1 Glenbrook South. Boy, every goal has had some really nice primary assists tonight. Well, really 4 out of the 5 Titan goals in particular, with just a really notable primary assist to set it up. A couple of them, McCauley, then Ventura. Got a puck to Freemuth to send him on a breakaway, then Zach with that perfect pass to Ventura. Now Ventura tries to return the favor with a nice diving pass, and Zach Freemuth able to get the puck on target, but not over the line. By the way, Titans came into this one with a 40% power play conversion. Well, now after that goal, they are up to 42.3%. Unreal. Now Jackson Dick coming ahead with the puck, looking to get Carmel back on the board again. Now don't forget also about the intermission ice cut rule here in the SHL. If there is a 5-goal differential after 2 periods, you skip the Zamboni intermission and you go straight to the running clock 3rd period. And well, it's almost 9:30 p.m. on a school night. I'm sure some of these players and parents alike wouldn't mind that. Get the kids home just that much earlier. Well, if the Titans can find 1 more goal and keep Carmel off the board, then that will be the case. But Carmel looking to get back into this game. Stokel, the goal scorer, can't get a play here. And back down into the zone for Carmel it goes. Matthew Vergamini with 4:15 to go in the period. Plays it off the end boards across for Weller far side. Aiden Weller spins to elude 1 check. Now Ventura. Skates through the neutral zone. Over the line he comes. Nick Ventura looking to do it all alone. Instead he'll get the puck back up. Lagori intercepts and gets it to Havlis. Titans swipe it back into the zone. And the Corsairs will get it back. Here's Havlis. Nice couple of moves to elude a steal. Now Leister gets it down Lagori. Back up high, Leaston. And out of the zone it goes. Blake Hoffer up high, Ventura spins. Gets it down to Freemuth. Zach Freemuth throws it to the slot. And Gavin Stanley will cover it up even though it's not a shot on net. 3:25 to go in the 2nd period. By the way, Marty McCauley gets credit for a secondary assist on the Nick Ventura goal, which is now his 4th point of the night, all of which assists. He now has the sole possession for the lead in assists in the SHL with 14. And when you add his 2 goals, he's got 16 points, which is 10th place in the SHL, and he also has the lowest games played of the other 4 that he's tied with. And Sam Schwartz is the one feeding me this information. Sam, I would be interested to know where he falls on the points by defenseman category, if you can quickly find that information for me to report. As the Titans back in their own zone win the faceoff. Sherwood gets it out. Titans have another 2-on-1. It's Stevens and Kulikowski. Stevens passes it over, and what a save by Stanley. Robs A.J. Kulikowski in the 2-on-1 passing play by Ventura. Gets the glove out there. And maybe one of the better saves against the Titans we've seen on the season so far. Face-off win for Carmel. They get it out. Here's Dick coming over the blue line down the left wing. Gets it taken away, and here's McCauley. Morabito gloves it down. Now gets it to Brous. Brous back for Morabito. Morabito shoots, and Kamens makes the save. Freemuth now to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer finds Ventura in the neutral zone. Touches it, looking for Freemuth, but that gets intercepted by Max Vavra. Tutsias with a nice cheeky play to get it around one defender. Blake Hoffer, nice move to get it to Freemuth. Zach Freemuth spins, looks for an option, goes up high. McCauley now across. Right point Tutsias to the net. Blocked by his own man, and Ventura's hurting after that one. Now Tutsias plays it to the Titan bench area. Nick is able to get up on his own, and he'll skate to the bench for a change. 100 seconds to go for the Titans to find a 6th goal and skip the intermission. This pass comes out to neutralize. Benji Pajurski picks it up, tried to get it over to Hoffer. Didn't work the first time, then Blake! And the goaltender comes out and makes a good play. Now Marty McCauley shoots. That one off the glove of Stanley and trickles wide. And then the whistle sounds. A cross-check penalty is going to be called against the Titans, it appears. All right, so some great investigative work by Sam Schwartz. We can report that Marty McCauley leads the league in points by defenseman now after this 4-assist game and counting. As power play is going to go to the Titans. It appeared as though the whistle stopped when the Titans grabbed the puck, but my apologies on that one. So it is a RSM Glenbrook South power play. Well, they're 1 for 1 in this game and 11 for 26 overall on the season. This power play will carry over into the 3rd period if they cannot find a goal. Here is the leading SHL defenseman scorer, McCauley. Backhanding it down. Below the goal line it goes. Stevens down to Sherwood. Sherwood behind the net. Now gets it to Stevens. Right circle shoots. Stanley makes the stop. And that'll stop play with 27 seconds. .113 to go on the power play. Top line out there. Freemuth wins the face-off. Mulvey to McCauley. Marty McCauley! And a nice glove save by Stanley. Boy, McCauley, he may have 4 assists, but he wants a goal tonight. to Eck Freemuth. Face-off win goes down to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer being pressured by Deacon Rose, or Gornick, excuse me. And eventually Vavra comes away with it. Plays it off the near boards. 3 seconds to go in the period. And there's the horn. So 34 minutes are in the books, and the Titans dominating this one, leading the game 5-1 early. Still have a power play to work with as the third period set to begin shortly, after the teams will head into the locker room and take a intermission, talk things over with the coaches and one another. And the Titans are in good shape here in Vernon Hills for their 9th straight victory. We'll take a timeout too here on the broadcast again and catch our breaths. We'll be with you in about 9-10 minutes for the third period of play on the South Hockey Network. Don't go anywhere. Dylan Ward and Gerard Boris signing off for a bit.
You know who does that? I have a dad who does that. He watches the game on YouTube while he's watching the game, and he'll do the replay. That's cool to do that. People are holding the stream has like a 10-15 second delay just with the Wi-Fi and stuff. So if you do that, when you're watching live, if anything happens, and you want to see it again, you just quickly look at the replay, even if you don't think it's on. What we have right here? Let's watch the replay. I'm probably right like 20% of the time. I'm probably wrong. You had a closer view of it. Just a little. Perfectly down with just a slight offset.
Well, look at this. Oh, or did you set it to that?
I synced it. Okay. Because when I say the shots on goal, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, which is fine. How far up were I? think I had like 25.
You were really close. You had 28 over here and 15 over here.
Okay.
And that's pretty close. I mean, for all we know, yours might be more accurate, but this is like what the official numbers are.
Remember I told you, well, we were one under on our bid anyway, because
Welcome back to the South Hockey Network live on YouTube. Let's not waste a second. Third period just about underway, and the third period on the South Hockey Network is brought to you by PW Jet. Titans still have 40 seconds worth of power play to work with as Marty McCauley plays it ahead to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer now to Nick Ventura. Ventura down in the corner. Taken away by Leaston, can't get it out. Freemuth keeps it alive with his glove, fans on a shot, and Capulong pokes it ahead. The defenseman has a breakaway partially. McCauley back defending. Capulong's shot goes high. Pardon me, Capulong is a forward. But now Freemuth comes the other direction, takes a shot. That one turned away by the blocker of Stanley. Now Hoffer. Behind the net it goes Nick Ventura. Ventura to the near side, Freemuth. Power plays over, Titans unsuccessful in their second look. McCauley's shot has a lot of speed on that, but it goes wide of the net. Now a centering stuff play, and Stanley puts a glove on top of it to stop play. 16:04 to go in the third period, 5-0 to the visitors here in Vernon Hills. Stokel will go against Stevens. Face-off win, here's a shot tipped, and that goes behind the goal line. Kulikowski now down to the far end. Stevens battling for the puck, but it's taken away by Stokel. Now to Elwinger, out to Brous. As Carmel comes ahead with it by the Titan bench. Kicked out by Sherwood, racing after the puck. Can't get to it, and it's cleared out to neutral ice again by Carmel. Brous, now Falco into the zone. Taken away by Tutsius. Taken back and dumped in by Carmel. McCauley can't get it outside the zone. Lagori below the goal line, and that shot bounces off Kamens. He lies on top of it, and it never crossed the goal line. Wow, I thought that was in for sure. Davidson now with a good pass to Monaghan. Monaghan tried to center it for Pajurski, but taken away by Stokel. Out to Lagori. Lagori over the line, takes a shot. Gobbled up by Eli Kamens, and that stops the clock. 14:51 to go in the third. Benji Pajurski to go against Max Vavra, who wins the face-off. Back up high, here's a shot by the Corsairs. That goes wide of the net. Titans get it out, Benji Pajurski racing after it. Pajurski, and he can't get there before it's called an icing. And they'll bring the face-off back to the Titan zone. 14:41 to go in period number 3. 5-1 GBS. Titans goal scored tonight by Jonathan Cesario, Adam Sokol, Zach Freemuth, Nick Ventura, and Frank Surma. Carmel has not scored 4 goals in a single period yet on the season. They would need at least that to try and come back in this game. Leaston. Now Rocco Lagori. Giving up, Benji Pajurski shoots, and a good save made by Steiner. Boy, Lagori just gave it to Benji on a silver platter in the slot. And he cut over to the right to have a clean shot one-on-one with the goaltender. Could not beat him. And Pajerski chuckling a bit after that one. Titans still lead 5-1. Remember, Titans 1 goal away from initiating a running clock. As this puck stolen by Sokol, he gets it back Surma. Now down to Sokol. Taken away by Gamble. Now Capulong. Ahead Deacon Rose. Got it ahead to Gamble. Now centering. That puck taken away by Adam Sokol. So here comes Frank Surma over the line. Puck deflects back out to neutral ice. McCauley is passing the skates, and Tootsius there to bail him out, but then he gives it up. Deacon Rose. Alex Tootsius gets back to make a good defensive effort. Now Marty McCauley to the far side. Surma. Frank Surma over the line, taking away Rose, and he finds Falco. Almost a breakaway pass, but he couldn't corral the puck cleanly. So McCauley will get it back and play it to the near side for Sokol. Tootsius over to McCauley. Marty McCauley off the glass, touched by a high stick of Carmel, but then GBS will play it out to center ice to negate that call. By the way, similarly to how Carmel has never scored 4 in a period, GBS is not allowed 4 in a period. Ventura to Freemuth, and that puck goes wide of the net after it was deflected. Or actually never got to the net as Freemuth gets it back up high. Vergamini shoots. Block made by Gornick. And here come the Corsairs 3-on-2. Caden Gornick over the line. Cuts to the left circle, centers it in the slot, taken away by Vergamini. Matthew Vergamini near side Ventura. Ventura tried to arc it into the zone, but that hits the ceiling here at Glacier Ice Arena to stop the clock. Sort of a shorter ceiling here at Glacier Ice Arena. That's one thing that's different as you go from rink to rink. Some ceilings are much higher, especially at the Glenview Ice Center where GBS plays home games. Makes the Titans very used to sort of those high arc plays. Excuse me, as Ligori comes through the neutral zone, gets around Weller, not Vergamini, and it'll go down to the corner. Now Ventura ahead. Nice drop-off pass. Aiden Weller, the defenseman, leads the charge. Slides it over to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer centered it, and Ligori nearly put it in his own net, but he got to that puck again before that. Weller down to Ventura. Ventura back up high, Aiden Weller. Aiden Weller takes a shot that gets blocked off to the side by Ligori. Now Ventura. 11 minutes to go in the third period. 5-1 Glenbrook South. No goals by either team in this third period yet, as Nick Ventura spins and gets a puck down low. And it's covered by the glove of the goaltender after the play. A little pushing and shoving. But nothing that warrants a penalty. Will Stevens is ready for the face-off. He wins it back to Mulvey. Now down to Kulikowski, taken away by Morbido, and now Deacon Rose ahead. Rose gets it ahead to Gamble. Now Rose back on a rebound. Now Gamble scores! Aiden Gamble with his third goal of the season, assisted by Rose. And the Corsairs make it a 3-goal game once again. Still a lot of time left in this game and absolutely no reason to take your foot off the gas. The Titans win the face-off at center ice to get back underway. 10.5 to go. Titans lead by 3. Morabito ahead, gets it to Capulong. Morabito now into the zone. Morabito behind the goal line. Pressured by Mulvey. Now the loose puck goes to Sherwood. Wyatt Sherwood through neutral ice into the zone. Taken back by the Carmel Corsairs. Pass to the near side, Browse will dump it into the zone. Below the line it goes, Marty McCauley. McCauley with a stretch pass out to Benji Pajerski, that one just ahead of him. Gornick battling for the puck. Up high, Marty McCauley. Stripped out of there by the Corsairs, and they rush ahead. They have to avoid offsides here, and the Titans will clear it out of the zone and out of the rink as well. It'll go into the Titan bench. Aiden Gamble with points in 6 games this season, goals in 3 games of the Carmel Corsairs 11, or of the 11 played for him. Face-off win goes outside the zone for the Corsairs. Sent back in. Lagori 1-on-5. And it's taken away by the Titans. Pass out to neutral ice. Sokol to Cesario. Jonathan Cesario taken back by Sokol. Adam Sokol tried to center it, but that gets taken away by Carmel. Lagori off the near boards and down into the zone. Collides with Aiden Weller. Titan fans want a penalty. They're not going to get one, and it's taken back by Surma. Actually, there is going to be a penalty, excuse me. The referee in my blind spot called it, so the Titans on a delayed call will pull the goalie, and we'll keep playing until Carmel possesses the puck. Here's Sokol, takes a shot, save made, rebound, Freemuth glides in there to steal the puck away. Back up high, Weller, across to Tutsius. Left circle, takes a shot, he scores! Alex Tutsius with his first of the season on a delayed penalty call, 6-on-5, and the Titans have regained their 4-goal advantage. It was funny, it was a pass across from the right point. Alex Tutsius didn't handle the pass cleanly. The puck just bounced right in front of him. And I was thinking that maybe Carmel was going to grab that puck and the whistle would sound to start the power play. But instead he just ripped it. And the next thing you know, you just saw the puck in the back of the net. Titans ahead 6-2. And a bit of a scare after that goal by Aiden Gamble. And we are back to that 4-goal advantage. Here's a big booming one-timer by Ventura from the point. And that's grabbed by Stanley. They have not updated the scoreboard yet. Here in the rink, it does still say 5-2. It says 6-2 on your screen though. Mulvey from the point, tipped by Hoffer, just wide of the net. Ventura, now Mulvey takes a shot. That one deflects out of there. Now Vavra. Drops it off Capulon. Good strip there by Freemuth. Gets it to Nick Ventura. Titans have another odd man rush. Ventura to Hoffer, and he just can't get the puck to knock it in. Hoffer goes up high, Ryan Mulvey. And another penalty against the Corsairs is coming. After that big hit down in the corner, Capulong will grab the puck. And a kneeing call. Not one you see every day. And the Titans are going back to the power play for the third time tonight. One out of two to begin. All Titan power plays are brought to you by PW Jet. Tootsius wants another one, and this time he stopped. So now with the Titans scoring 6 goals here tonight so far, they have now gone 5 straight SHL games with 5 or more goals. Ever since that game against Loyola where the Titans lost 5-1, since then they've scored 5 in each of their SHL competitions. As this shot is stopped by Stanley. And how about including the showcase, they have now gone 8 of 9 games with scoring 5 goals or more. Sherwood strips the puck, gets it down to Stevens. He just can't get it to the far side post. Tootsius left point to Marty McCauley. Takes a shot. That one just missed the net. Now it gets cleared out by Carmel. Deacon Rose racing ahead for the puck, short-handed. Gets to it first. Tried to center it for Havlis. He does, but it's intercepted by Tootsius. Tootsius shoots, and that hits the glove. And it's cleared out again by the Corsairs. Blake Hoffer over the line. Hoffer puts on the brakes down in the corner. Freemuth gloves it down. Zach Freemuth up high, Ryan Mulvey. Thought about a pass. This time he'll go to Freemuth. Back pass, McCauley! Big slap shot. And the save is made, then Hoffer getting in the face of one of the Corsairs. Looks like that's Elwinger. And that'll stop the clock. 34 to go on the power play for GBS. 5:40 to go in this one. Face-off win for the Titans. Back up McCauley to Ryan Mulvey in the slot. Shoots and just missed the far post. Stokel out to neutral ice. Passes it back. Gives it up to Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey back for Nick Ventura. Ventura spins. Then throws it to the high slot. McCauley gets around Stokel. Loses the puck and it's cleared out by Carmel. Power play is over. Titans will fall to 1 out of 3. Backhand try, they score! Caden Gornick out of nowhere, right as the penalty expires. It won't be a shorty. But he just grabbed the puck and threw a backhander. You could see the delayed reaction from him. He didn't even know he had scored until a second after he put the puck to the back of the net. So it's back to a 3-goal game as the Titans lead the Corsairs 6-3. Titans lead shots 38-18. Caden Gornick, that's his first goal of the season in SHL play, by the way. So you can tell why he was fired up. Officially, it will be an even strength goal. Not a shorthanded goal. Centering pass, Davidson scores! Parked right in front of the blue paint, and the Titans grab the 4-goal advantage right back. It's number 7 on the night, and the Titans have added the extra point to their touchdown. Pierce Davidson with his 3rd goal of the season. First of the game. Back to center ice, and the Corsairs pull it back. Capulong. Tipped into the zone. Now to the near side it goes. Falco tried a one-timer. That's blocked by Cesario. Now Havlis. Back pass. Deacon Rose to Capulong. Vanderplug steals it. Cesario can't get it out of the zone. Falco tipped into the zone. And Eli Kamens will put the glove on top of it. Dylan Ward here on play-by-play duties. Gerard Boris manning the camera, our video engineer. Brad Cesario on scoreboard duties in the top left corner of your screen. And Sam Schwartz watching from home and our stat spotter for the evening, helping out with a bunch of interesting tidbits. We appreciate Sam Schwartz for all the hard work he does with the SHL and how he has been assisting us on the South Hockey Network for the past couple of games as well. Titans on pace for win number 9 in a row, 5 in a row in SHL play. By the way, no Titan has scored twice in this game, 7 unique goal scorers. And that's the first time that that's happened for any team this season in the SHL, where there has been 7+ goals in a game by a team, and they were all scored by different guys. So the depth of this team really coming to life. As a matter of fact, 17 of the 18 skaters on this team registered at least a point in the SHL showcase. Really shows you how good the depth on this Titan squad is. .220 to go in this one. Big collision there with Hoffer, and finding the puck is Stevens. The save is made by Stanley. McCauley at the point, saved by Stanley, and the loose puck will go to Vavra, and an injured Corsair on the ice. It's Thomas Preda. As we take a look at the replay, it looks like he really got that shot on the block that he made, and well, he's really hurting after that one. You never like to see that for either side. And he's able to skate back to the bench, laboring, but without assistance required. And that's good news for the Carmel Corsairs. Hopefully he's able to get better soon, as he's probably seen the last bit of ice time in this game. With under 2 minutes to go. By the way, the next time the Carmel Catholic Corsairs and Glenbrook South Titans play, well, go ahead and smash the over, as this shot just goes wide. Titans and Corsairs combined put up 12 goals the first time they met one another. Here in this game, they've put up 10 combined goals. As a matter of fact, the 2 games between Carmel and GBS this season are both among the top 5 in most goals in an SHL game on the year. Is Weller down below the line. Centers it. Goes up high, Vergamini. Now Pajurski back to Matthew. Vergamini shoots, blocked by Gamble. 11 blocks 11. And the whistle sounds. 1:08 to go in the third period. GBS involved in another one of those top 5 scoring games in the SHL as Monaghan and Dick will go to the penalty box, the 8-3 win over Lake Forest. Offsetting penalties, no power play, and we'll finish this one 5-on-5. Here's Vavra. The near side Rose will dump it in. 50 seconds to play. Wraparound try Capulong, and that, not sure if Cayman's got a piece of that or if it hit the side. Capulong throws it to the far side for Gornick. Gornick taking down by Vergamini, centering pass. This one goes outside the zone, and Vavra will play back with it with 30 seconds to go. So the Glenbrook South Titans make it a season-high 9-game winning streak. 5 in a row in the SHL, 9 overall in all competitions, including the 4-game SHL Showcase. And they will look to stay hot with a big weekend ahead. And well, the week after, I think everybody knows what's going on. The North-South game in a week from tomorrow, if you can believe it, at Centennial Ice Rink. But before that, they'll have to take on York and Loyola over the weekend. That game against York is the Titans' next game on Saturday the 18th, my sister's 14th birthday, by the way, at 6:30 p.m. at the Glenview Ice Center. Until then, the Titans will celebrate a nice 7-3 victory over the Carmel Catholic Corsairs to make it a couple in a row against the Corsairs. And the Titans and Corsairs will skate off the ice. Again, no handshakes until the season series is complete, as per the new rules in the SHL, but a couple of handshakes here and there before they head off. GBS, by the way, they did suffer the penalty at the very end, the offsetting, but just a quick note. GBS, that is the first time they have ever not had a penalty kill in an SHL game. So they stayed out of the box for the most part, except for that offsetting call. But the Titans were not shorthanded for any point in this game, the first instance of that on the season. So that's going to wrap things up here for us on the South Hockey Network. One more time, the Glenbrook South Titans 7 and the Carmel Corsairs 3. Our crew tonight, our stat spotter watching from home in Syracuse, New York, Sam Schwartz. On scoreboard duties, it was Brad Cesario, as per usual. Our video engineer, Gerard Boris. My name is Dylan Ward, saying thank you for spending your Tuesday night with us. We'll see you at 6:30 p.m. from the Glenview Ice Center, where the Titans will take on the York Dukes. Till then, have a great week.